hard to pinpoint with this coil here, man. Especially if this stuff is right on the surface, I've noticed. I did just get a couple good finds there a minute ago. It's probably some foil. Yep, some foil right there. It sounded like foil. And I was reading up solid 18, so it's just foil on the surface there. And have it jacked all the way up. In Park 1 mode. See, there's a lot of junk around here. See, this is what I'm talking about. It's very hard to pinpoint when there's junk around the surface there. The other coils, the other SP24 coil and the SP28 coil do not do this right here. There's junk on the surface right next to a penny, I think. See how it's reading up really horrible. I think there's a penny right next to some foil. It's a bottle cap. See, I'm still learning this coil here, but it didn't give me that normal bottle cap tone like the bigger coil gives me. So I'll just throw that bottle cap down there and just listen to it for a minute. I'll just put it at different angles, right? Put it at different angles. And I'll just listen to it for a few minutes, right? Flip it over, get it at different angles, and just listen to it. I'm not looking at the numbers. I just want to know what it sounds like, right? I'm gonna see if I can pinpoint it. A lot of grunts on the edge of the coil there. That's normal. Now look at the numbers here. 72, and 72 is exactly what bottle caps read up with the bigger coils too. Right at 72 if they're on the surface. But I dig them all up because they could be rings right next to some iron or something. Usually get a good tone on rings though. You don't hear any iron next to them. It's getting a low numbers and high tones here. So if it's a bottle cap, I'm gonna swing over it a few times there, just to listen to it, right? I just want to know what it sounds like. Is that some junk right there? Some foil, big old wad of foil there. So I'm gonna hit a lot of bottle caps in this area because there's a picnic bench right here. And it is a park right next to school, so a lot of bottle caps here, right? But that is the first bottle cap that I've dug up today. You know, I do have it jacked up all the way, but I want it to be running hot. I want to be going deep too at the same time. That big coil can do all that at the same time without having too many problems with this trash even area. And this one seems to be struggling again. It sounds like a penny. It's right on the surface. See that? Right on the surface. It wasn't giving me any double taps though. It wasn't giving me a really harsh double taps. And it was pretty easy to find because, of course, it was just right on the surface. It's a shield penny. There's some foil right there. I'll pick this foil up because I'll eventually dig that out later on. You know, because I come to parks over and over again. Because people drop rings all the time, man. I don't even know where this thing is at. I'll have to use my pinpointer. I can't pinpoint very good with this coil here. See, it's up here. I thought it was gonna be over here somewhere. Right there. It kind of sounded junky. Ooh, these roots are really bad right here. I mean, really bad. Hit some foil right on the surface. See that? I think there's gonna be something else down there too. And I'll show you. Because I was getting some higher tones there. I was getting some higher tones in there. Nope. See, I was getting some higher tones right here. It's a nail. But I can't pinpoint it. I mean, I would normally dig something up like that, but I can't pinpoint it especially with this coil. You know, it's very difficult to pinpoint with this coil. Look at it, it's jumping all over the place. All over the place. I think I'm running too hot. It's right there, some foil right on the surface. Just jumping in the 60s, the 04s, 08s. Get it all out. Every little teeny bit and piece of it. Because my amphibia will come back here and smack all that little teeny pieces out there. And I just want to get it all out when I can. See? I'm gonna dig this one out. This one sounds a little bit deeper here. Ooh, the roots are really bad right here too, man. I just keep on compacting the soil right here. I just don't want to do that, right? There we go. I'm gonna swing over it. Get it away from there. And the reason why I dig round plugs, a lot of people have been commenting on my channel, you know, that I dig round plugs and I'm destroying the grass. I'm not destroying the grass, man. This is not a golf course, right? I'm not digging in a golf course. And the reason why I dig a round plug and I have this specific shovel for metal detecting is because it digs really good plugs and they go back in like a puzzle piece, right? And the reason why I dig a round plug is so I can get this plug away from the hole, right? Away from the hole, so I can swing directly above that target right there. So I can pinpoint it. See, watch this. If that plug right there, if you dig a flap on a plug, I can't get directly over that target right there. I can't swing over it, right? Up here, I'm not even hitting it, right? Because my plug is in the way. If I get my plug out of the way there, I'm not destroying the grass, people, right? I'm not destroying the grass. This will grow back very fast. Look at how soft this stuff is. It makes clods, right? If this were to die, I wouldn't come back to the site here in these conditions, right? But it's still going to be very elusive. This target's going to be very elusive because it was just such an iffy target, man. I think it's going to be a deep one. I'm still learning this coil, so, you know. So I'm going to dig another plug right here on the side. Right? I'm going to go easy with it because I don't want to compact the soil right here. If I compact the soil right there, it's going to be really hard to get all this stuff back in the soil there, in that plug, in that hole. And the roots are hideous right here. So I'll move this away from the hole there and I'll smack it again. Okay? It's reading up really high. It's reading 97, solid 97. So this is probably going to be a big piece of iron deep, right? But it is right in the center of my plug there. So I'm gonna go down on this one a little bit. And I don't want to destroy the edge of this plug right here, because that's what makes all this fit back together really good, right? So I'll just take some of this soil out here, right? And it's going to be deep iron, just like I thought. You know, this SP22 coil goes deep, but it's not going to detect a coin sounding like that this deep in the ground with an open hole, right? But it could be an epic buckle right here, man. Because I just found that 1908 V-nickel just a few minutes ago. Look at that. See that? It is something very old. I don't know what it is, but it is very heavy. Very old. I don't know if the rest is down there or not, but I am making a little bit of a mess here. Making just a little bit of a mess. That's an odd one, though. I think it might be lead. It's an old piece, man. I'll have to scrub it up just a little bit with my nylon brush. I don't know what the heck that is, man. That's just a really odd one. I think it's, it has some gold gilt right on the inside of it, right there, right in the center. That's just kind of weird. That's what the, that metal, that, yeah, it has gold gilt on it. I think this is lead down here. It's brass up here, and it's lead right here. I'll do a little test on it. See if it's lead. It's got to be lead. I mean, it's just... No, it's not lead. It's not lead, man. It's hard metal. It's brass. It's brass, yep. That's kind of an odd one. Never seen something like that before. It's kind of weird. So, get all this dirt, pack it down in that hole down there, right? I didn't compact the soil around here, so this should be going in pretty smooth. Right? Just like so. Oh, there's some foil right on the surface. Look at that. See that? That's why it was so hard to pinpoint. That's what I've been talking about. This foil makes it really hard to pinpoint your targets deeper in the ground there. That's why I was so far off, man. So that is just a little bit of ugly plug, but once I stomp on it, it'll look just fine. And it's not gonna die, right? It's not gonna die. See, get it down there, nice and compacted. See? They water this grass so much here, it's wet right there on the top. See? Can't even tell I was there. Everybody has a certain dig style, right? That was a deep target too. That was pretty darn deep for this coil right here. That's pretty awesome. I like that. But it did have some trouble pinpointing it. This one's fairly shallow here. I think so. I'm still learning this new coil here. I got 278 and it's really noisy. This this coil is pretty noisy on here. Oh man. It could be junk here. Right on the surface. That's what I'm thinking. It's gonna be junk right on the surface. Yeah. Maybe a pull tab or something. It's a pencil eraser. Or no, it's part of a makeup brush. Or a paintbrush. It's all crusty. Right on. See? can't even tell I was there, man. I dug a round plug. You can't even tell I was there, right? That's why you don't see me digging in curb strips or permissions that have grass on them this time of year. Because if I dig it out here, if I dig out here where it's actually super soft here, so this is good to go. Even this grass right here, if I dig a hole right here, I'm not gonna kill the grass, right? Because they've watered this so much. Look at this. It's so soft, man. It's so soft. See? Look at that. Kind of rocky right here, but if it's rocky right there, I want to detect over here. Because it could be some relics over here. Oh yeah. I'm liking this. Like I said, it's been a while since I've been to this park here. And I will be going to school here in a few minutes. Once they get done feeding the kids. And there's a garbage can over there, so I'm gonna go like this. There's a garbage can over there already, right? I'm gonna go like this. Just pick up this trash right here, right? I wanna keep the parks clean, man. I don't want this foil going in the ground. I picked up a couple pieces of foil right there, but I wanna clean up this park, right? I wanna keep it nice and clean. So we'll just go like this. Go out over here. Pick up some trash out here, right? Pick up some trash. Pick up some more trash right here. See? There's a garbage can over here, so I'm gonna clean this stuff up, right? There's a milk jug. There's some packets right there of these packets will eventually sink in the ground there, and I'll dig them up. And I don't want to do that, right? There's a garbage can right over here. Only takes me a